This might just be the perfect accessory that you need for your Nintendo Switch. CRKD just announced the Nitro Deck, which basically takes a Switch or a Switch OLED and slides it into the Nitro Deck and turns it into basically an ultimate handheld. You've got better joysticks. It looks like it has a better kickstand. It has a built-in battery. Also, it has buttons on the back, which is totally awesome. It's got gyro support and rumble support, which is pretty awesome. But for me, the joysticks are one of the craziest things for this. These are Hall effects joysticks, which means they use magnets instead of plastic inside, so they won't drift as much. As well as you can actually change the tops for these joysticks. I believe it comes with like 2 or 3 different ones. This thing looks pretty cool. It looks like the Nitro Deck is coming in at only $60, which is pretty awesome because a Pro controller is $70, so being a little cheaper is pretty awesome here. As well as if you want to get fancier design ones, like they have transparent ones or GameCube themed ones, those go all the way up to $100, which is still a pretty good price. But this thing really interests me, and I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just saw this thing and really am interested in seeing how it works. It kind of feels like it's a competitor for the Steam Deck and maybe that new Asus ROG, basically the way it holds and whatnot. It kind of feels like this makes the Switch more feel like the Steam Deck or maybe that Asus ROG handheld, which are both pretty awesome. I recently got to play around with the ROG and it's actually pretty awesome and is probably worth picking up if you're looking for a new handheld. But if you've got a Switch already and you want to get better controllers for it, this thing looks totally amazing. I'm definitely going to get my hands on one of these Nitro Decks. But what do you think? Would you pick one of these things up or would you just pass on it? It looks pretty cool to me.